Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have another Beatles update here for you today, and in particular I got another solo Beatles update, and again I'm going to have a good bit of 45s here, so this might be a little bit of a longer video, but I've been kind of on a solo kick recently, and I've just been really filling up some holes that I have in my solo collection. I just didn't really have a whole lot to start with in terms of solo stuff, so I've just been kind of slowly picking up their stuff recently, and I've been kind of getting lucky. Went to some record stores, and they had some Beatles 45 or solo 45s that I needed, and then I got a big stack to show you. So we're going to kick it off. Really no particular order, probably just going in order of where I found them at the record store. So we have a little bit of every solo Beatles represented here. But first, we're going to start off with we got Paul McCartney Press, and this is a video edit, and this is also a UK pressing from 1986, and it's on the Parlophone label here. There you go, and It's Not True is the B-side. And again, this is the video edit. Not quite sure what the difference is yet, but I'm sure I'll compare it to when I finally get to play them. And we got another Paul McCartney album, or 45 here. We got No More Lonely Nights. And what's special about this one, if I can get it out of its sleeve real quick, is that it is a promo, white label promo from 1984. Same song on each side, I believe. And then on the actual sleeve itself, again, if I can get that out real quick. There we go. So there's the front. It looks kind of like your standard stock copy, but on the very top it says demonstration, not for sale. So that's kind of a neat little add-on for the promotional sleeve. And next up, looks like we have George Harrison from 1989. This is when it came out, and this is says back-to-back hits. So I didn't even really know that this was a record out, but this is Got My Mind Set on You, backed with When We Was Fab. So two A-side singles combined into one 45. So I thought that was kind of neat. So those were kind of the pile I got from a record store, and the same one I got all the 12-inch singles from. So those came from the same store. But now I got um, another good stack here. These came from two other record stores, and we're just gonna start off with another George one, I guess, here. And some of these actually came with like a little newspaper strip, I guess, the lyrics of the song on here. So this one is "Love Comes to Everyone" and "Soft Touch," and this came out in 1979. And I believe if I'm not mistaken, the picture sleeve for this one is really rare, if I remember that correctly. So I decided just to get the actual 45 for right now, and pick up the sleeve when and if I can find it. But here's the newspaper clipping, the lyrics to "Love Comes for Everyone." All right, next one's a little bit of an interesting one because it's kind of a bootleg, but I'm okay with this because the original ones of these go for a lot of money, and I don't necessarily want to spend that much on this particular one. But it's John Lennon, "How I Won the War." I think this is like an unofficial um, release from the Netherlands. Yeah, and I think some of the original ones go for like $500+, and I'm not gonna spend that much. So there's the backside, and here is the actual label itself. So I thought it was kind of a nice little, kind of almost like a little novelty piece just from the movie without getting the actual 45 itself, or the official one at least. And sticking with the John theme here, we're going to have Jealous Guy from 1985. This is a UK pressing. If I can slide this out here. Some of the one of the record stores had stickers on the label, so I tried to take them off, and it kind of leaves a little sticky residue, unfortunately. So here's Jealous Guy, and then Going Down on Love is the B-side. And here's the back. It looks like we're going to go on to Ringo Starr here. In 1976, we have Hey Baby. Back with Lady Gay on Atlantic. And next up from Ringo, we got him on the Portrait label from 1978. We have Lipstick Traces on a Cigarette. Back with Old Time, what is it? Old Time Revolving. And this one again had another newspaper strip. Got the lyrics of Lipstick Traces on a Cigarette. And this one's probably one of my favorite ones of the lot here. And it's Ringo Starr from 1998. So pretty kind of late, or kind of interesting for vinyl. But it's La Di Da, backed up with Everybody. I believe this is from the Vertical Man album right here. And this is a promotional 45. And I don't think Vertical Man is on any sort of vinyl, if I remember that correctly. So just to have something from that album on vinyl is pretty cool. And it to be a promo kind of just sweetens the deal a little bit better. So I thought it was cool. And it says Lottie Da's radio edit, I guess. So there you go. That was kind of one of my favorite finds of that record store. It looks like we're going to be pretty much ending on all Paul McCartney stuff here. And we just kind of have a stock copy of Tug of War. Back with Get It. I have the promotional version of this, so I just decided to pick up a stock copy of it just because it was pretty cheap. And now we're kind of going on towards some UK pressings of Paul McCartney's. And first off, we got 1990. We got Put It There on the silver injected label on Parlophone. It's pretty cool. And here's what the back looks like. And it's backed up with Mama's Little Girl, the then previously unreleased Wings song there. And another one from 1990, we got All My Trials. Nice shape. And this one was on the kind of paper Parlophone label, backed up with Sea Moon. And some of these have been on the Paul McCartney, been in the Paul McCartney box set. And that Paul McCartney box set just kind of gave me a good estimate of kind of what's out there and kind of what to look for in terms of what particular records came out in either in the UK and not in the US. So it kind of helped me kind of just put things in a list and kind of knock them off from there. So some of these come or are in the Paul McCartney box set, but they're just the original versions, which I like to get the original versions. So next up we have the from the Liverpool, Ontario. I've got this one right here, The World You're Coming Into, on the Parlophone. Oh, no, it's the EMI Classics label. And on the Paul McCartney box set, they combined this one and Save the Child, which I also found right here, into one EP, I believe. So these are just the two separate 45s originally came out, and in the box set they combined them into one EP. So I thought these were pretty cool to pick up. I thought these would be kind of hard to find, but I just kind of happened to be at that record store and I found them for like a few dollars each. So it's pretty happy with that find there. And we're finally on to the last one. It's not the video went by pretty fast as I thought, or faster than I thought. And we got Come On People, and I Can't Imagine, 1993 UK picture sleeve here. Really nice looking sleeve there. Again, another one on the Paul McCartney box set. Again, here's a sleeve, and here's the back, and it's on the silver injected Parlophone label, which are always kind of nice to see. And all the records were in really good shape as well. So that about wraps this up, this video, and been putting out a lot of Beatles updates recently, so I'm not too sure when the next one will be. There is a record show coming in March, maybe later March, so hopefully I'll pick up some stuff there. And if I don't pick up anything from then on, I might have a couple other videos, like another Beatles album ranking coming out in the future. I think Beatles for Sale is next. I haven't done one of those in a while. But I hope you're enjoying all these solo stuff. I haven't really been picking up too many Beatles as a group, but been kind of having some fun picking up some odds and ends on the solo stuff, especially when I kind of know what's out there now. It's kind of nice to find things out in the wild that I don't have. So usually, I mean, I could get a 26 copy of Sergeant Pepper or something, or I can start filling up some holes in my solo collection. So it's been kind of fun recently. So I hope you enjoy seeing all these kind of interesting solo records. So thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for new videos in the future.